You know that feeling when you walk into a room and suddenly forget why you went there, or when a familiar name sits right on the tip of your tongue but refuses to come out, or when you spend precious minutes looking for your glasses only to discover they were right where you left them. And in those moments, you quietly tell yourself that this must simply be what getting older feels like, that memory fading is inevitable. But the truth is far more hopeful than that, because what most people don't realize is that memory loss is often not caused by age alone, but by the small, everyday habits we repeat without thinking, the habits that seem harmless, ordinary, and invisible. Yet over time, they quietly steal clarity from the mind one day at a time. And the beautiful thing is that once you become aware of these habits, you have the power to change them and gently take your memory back. It often begins with sleep, something many people over 70 believe no longer matters as much as it once did. Yet sleep is when the brain does its most important work, organizing memories, clearing away toxins, and preparing the mind for a new day. And when sleep becomes short, irregular, or restless, memory is often the first thing to suffer. Not all at once, but slowly, in forgotten details and scattered thoughts. Especially when bedtimes change every night, televisions stay on late, or phones are checked until the eyes grow heavy. Because the brain thrives on routine, and when it doesn't get the rest it needs, it struggles to hold on to information. And alongside poor sleep often comes too much comfort, because after years of working and caring for others, retirement feels like a well-earned reward, a time to sit more, move less, and enjoy familiar routines. But while the body relaxes, the mind can become too comfortable, and a brain that is never challenged begins to lose sharpness, not because it is weak, but because it is underused, much like a muscle that grows smaller when it is not exercised. And the challenge doesn't need to be difficult or overwhelming. It simply needs to be something that invites curiosity, learning, and gentle effort, whether it's painting, music, puzzles, photography, games, or any activity that makes the mind think in a slightly different way, because learning keeps the brain awake and alive. Another habit that quietly harms memory is isolation, something that sneaks in slowly as life changes. Friends move away, loved ones pass on, children grow busy, and days become quieter. And while solitude can feel peaceful at times, too much of it can cause the brain to grow silent as well, because conversation, laughter, storytelling, and shared moments activate memory, attention, and emotion all at once. And when days pass without meaningful interaction, the mind has fewer reasons to stay sharp, which is why even a simple daily conversation can make a powerful difference, whether it is a phone call, a visit, a group activity, or volunteering, because connection keeps the brain engaged with life. Food also plays a role that many people underestimate, not through strict diets or sudden changes, but through everyday choices made without awareness. As many processed foods and sugary snacks increase inflammation in the body and brain, and inflammation makes it harder for the brain to focus, remember, and recall information clearly, especially as the body changes with age, which is why adding more whole, natural foods like vegetables, fish, nuts, berries, and healthy oils can gently support memory and overall well-being without requiring perfection, only progress. And then there is stress, the quiet companion many seniors carry without realizing how deeply it affects the mind, because worries about health, finances, family, or simply keeping up with a fast-moving world can keep the nervous system in a constant state of alert. And a stressed brain struggles to remember clearly, becoming scattered, forgetful, and easily overwhelmed, especially when there is no time set aside for real calm, not just watching television, but true moments of rest, such as walking in nature, breathing slowly, sitting quietly, or allowing the mind to be still, because calm is when the brain resets and heals. Many people believe that memory decline happens suddenly, but in reality, it often happens gradually through these small habits. And the hopeful truth is that change does not need to be dramatic or overwhelming, because even small adjustments made consistently can bring noticeable improvement over time. as seen in countless stories of seniors who simply began sleeping better, learning something new, connecting with others, eating more mindfully, and allowing peace into their days, and slowly felt their clarity return, along with their confidence and joy, reminding us that memory is not just about remembering facts or names, but about staying engaged with life itself, feeling present aware, and connected to the world around us. So if you are listening to this and recognizing yourself in any of these habits, remember that it is never too late to begin again, never too late to choose rest over exhaustion, curiosity over comfort, connection over isolation, nourishment over neglect, and calm over constant worry. And if this message brought you clarity or comfort today, please subscribe to Senior Wisdom Daily, where we share gentle reminders, practical wisdom, and calm guidance to help you protect your memory, your peace, and your sense of purpose. Because your mind matters, your life matters, and you deserve to feel clear, confident, and supported every single day.